Alright, let's show him the big surprise. And we get it. What's going on, YouTube? Achilles here, and today we're going to be playing Dimir Reanimator once again. And one change that I made was Kiora we put from 2 to 1, and instead we're playing a Steamcore Scholar, just because if the legendary rule might be relevant if you could have both of these out in some situation. Plus you're still getting the whole draw 2, discard 2, but with this you could discard instant or sorcery, or a creature with flying, and you could pretty much just discard 1. If it is relevant, although you do want to get all those cards in the graveyard, but who knows, it might come up. Besides that, we bumped up Bitter Triumph, and we are just going to try to reanimate quick and close games early. So let's get right into this list. We got 2 Into the Flood Maw, 3 Fallaji Archaeologist, 4 Founding of the Third Path, 4 Picklock Prankster, 2 Bitter Triumph, 4 Abhorrent Oculus, 1 Kiora the Rising Tide, 1 Steamcore Scholar, 4 Zombify, 4 No One Left Behind, 1 Overlord of the Balemurk, 1 Etali Primal Conqueror, 1 Koma World Eater, 1 Atraxa Grand Unifier, 3 Valgavoth Terror Eater, and for the lands we got 4 Islands, 4 Swamps, 4 Darkslick Shores, 4 Restless Reef, 4 Undercity Sewers, and 4 copies of Fabled Passage. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe, and if you want to become a member, you can get early access to videos as well as member shoutouts. Let's get right into these games. Okay, we get to go first. I'll keep this one. So all we gotta do now is find a Zombify, and we'll be fine. Not a Zombify, but I'll take it. No One Left Behind. We could bring out an Oculus, pretty at a discounted cost if we need to, which it looks like we're going to end up doing now because I could discard an Oculus and then use No One Left Behind because I don't want to exile any of those cards. Those are good cards. But at the same time, with 1 more mana, then I could go for the Valgavoth, which is a lot better. So I'm going to just do that because they could just easily go for the throat, the Oculus. And with Valgavoth, they got to find a way around it unless they have 3 non-land permanents to get rid of. So impact-wise, I think this is going to be good. Although they could easily just counter it. They are playing blue mana. But let's see. What do they got? Yeah, they have the Phantom Interference. But does that discourage us from this game? No. We are still in it to win it. They're just sitting back, chilling. Little do they know, though, that we're going to be throwing a lot of stuff at them. And it all starts with Kiora. Alright, they remove it. No big surprise there. What are we getting rid of? Koma and the Darkslick. So then next turn we Zombify our buddy Valgavoth And we are chilling from there. And it comes out with no counter. So from this point on, we should be good unless they have another Shoulder's Addict, which they already played, so. Okay, they don't have the Addict. Alright, let's do it like this. I'm gonna make way too many creatures on the field for our opponent to be able to block everything. So now we have 3 creatures that they have to remove in order to win with Unstoppable Slasher. And if they don't remove everything, then Valgavoth will take advantage of everything that they play. So we put him in a weird spot right now. And we just make our board ever much so bigger next turn. Because we could, if we draw one more land, we could use... Oh, okay, they're done thinking. But we could use both of these if we draw one more land. That's what I'm getting at. Alright, thank you for the card. I will use it next turn. Might as well get rid of the problem, which is that. We get it. Okay, the big play, go Founding. And we'll do it at 1 for now. Just trying to curve it out correctly, but either way, we're not going to be able to use it the way we want, but we will get the mill 4, which is always relevant.
Dramatic hit. Aha. Now I know your weakness.
Got the Valgavoth in there, which sets up for Zombify quite nicely next turn. That's just going to be the play, honestly. I could have, but the more I think about it, it doesn't make any sense. I could have bounced the Kaido while it was a Planeswalker to give him the fish, but then they just attack with the fish, and then they just ninjutsu again, so... I mean... This is a move, technically. But they probably have a counter, so maybe I should just do this for now. I'm just going to try to throw him off. I want to be able to resolve the Zombify. So if I just play a little more cautious, I think that'll be good. That's where we just bounce that right back. So now they know we have a Zombify in our hand, but they don't know we have two. Which is good. Oculus hits the board and they exile it. Okay. So best case scenario, they end up playing the Enduring Curiosity to draw a card. And then we just play Oh, okay, wow, that's actually great. But if they do play another lands, then they have 2 open mana, which is scary. Oh my god. Really? I'll take it. This is a good hand. We're just missing a land or two. It's always nice to have a card to use for the first part of the founding of the third path. I mean, you don't always have to, but in this case I could bounce something on my turn 2 as well as set up for my Reanimate. That's a third land. The best case scenario is probably with the Prankster, because then you could just mill 4, get a instant sorcery, then another mill next turn. It just sets up. It's such a great curve. And you're just milling, what, 8 cards off of 2 cards? It's just lots of value. Okay. I'm actually not going to go for the founding. I think next turn I'll do it. Lizards. I'm glad I did, because I'm going to bounce that. Even though I'm taking 2, they have to reset their... It just resets the board in general, which is always good. So we found the other lands that we need. We play this now. Okay, so we only have that in the graveyard, which isn't good. So I'm going to keep this for the long term, which potentially we, let's say, mill something really good here. We Zombify, and then the next turn we'll have the Zombify in the graveyard to recast again if we have something in there. So we're just setting up for some crazy play, but we first have to mill something good in order for us to get where we want to be. Alright, lots of lizard stuff going on. Alright, moment of truth right here. Okay, listen, so it's not the worst case scenario. I mean, zombifying a Oculus probably isn't the best play, but I'm going to do it, because if they get rid of it, which they probably want to, I'll just be able to play it again next turn. And look at that. That's a good card. Classic lizards. I don't have a target for Zombify, so it looks like it's going to be an Into the Flood Maw turn. Just going to bounce that. Less pressure on the board that way. I think the real nasty play will be next turn when I flip this over as the other Oculus. So we swing for 5, make 2 more face down cards, And we just set up for game next turn, because if they commit all their mana to the Laughing Jasper Flint, it's not really going to do that much besides ping me for a little damage. So I'm curious how they use their mana this turn. Kind of want that in the graveyard, actually. We wouldn't be able to flip that over anytime soon. So what's the move, opponent? Alright, let's show him the big surprise. And we get it. Hey guys, thanks for watching the video. Tell me what you think of the deck in the comment section down below. Please like the video and subscribe if you have not already. And if you're new here, just know I have new videos coming out every day. If you want me to try out any deck in particular, also let me know in the comment section down below. And I hope everyone has a great day. Take care.